This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. Revelation chapter 11 and verse 18. Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to our venerable apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and blessings to the Lord's elect, beginning with 144,000 elect men. All right, on the way down to the rest of the house of David, the 1/3, all right, of the nation of Israel. All right, peace and blessings to you and to your families. All right, so Brother Haran, coming back at you with another lesson, Lord willing to be edifying and uplifting unto the elect. All right, and I just want to go into it real quick. The apostles been going into heavy, all right, going into dieting, okay, foods that brothers should be going into, and so on and so forth. All right, the spirit yesterday, I was watching one of the apostles, Apostle Racha's video. All right, he was going into the healthy eating, certain habits, and so on and so forth. And that's the spirit, because lately you've been hearing a lot of these companies, all right, coming up talking about how they're going to be creating lab grown meat, 3D meat, and all kinds of weirdo shit. We've heard this guy Harari, okay, say that they're trying to basically kill off the organic and replace it with the inorganic, okay, which is all fake shit. You know what I'm saying? You will own nothing and you'll be happy. All right, they're trying to basically deprive you of the natural way of doing things. Okay, it's becoming a crime, and now they're introducing their synthetic, all right, lifestyles, something that they can profit off of. Okay, because they can profit by so much off of the natural ways of doing things. Big pharma is not going to be making too much money if something is not so-called FDA approved. You see, but if it's FDA approved, then you know damn well that the money is going to be flowing right through their pockets. Okay. So we at a time where they're defiling the food, okay, on purpose, okay, in order to open up the door for them to bring in, their forms of food, if you will. Okay. So without further ado, let's get into this real quick. It says, meat without slaughter. Here's everything you need to know about lab-grown meat. All right, this is evil as all hell. This came out June 23rd, 2023. All right, 6/23, 2/3/6, and 2023 6. Okay, the 2/3. All right, just something I observed. All right, it says, New York CNN, it says, soon Americans are going to be able to try chicken that comes directly from chicken cells rather than a chicken. Why? You know what I'm saying? There's so many chickens out there. Why? Why? What's the point of this? Because we live under a group of people who are literally known in the Bible as the devils. Okay, a devil simply means an adversary. Okay, and what are they adverse to? They're adverse to the righteous ways and orders of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, the God of the Bible. Okay, the very book. All right, that is used or supposed to be used as a compass on how to navigate this world. These devils are basically saying that way isn't the right way, but how they're creating it is the right way. That's a problem. Okay? Extremely rebellious. All right? They're rebelling and making war against the Heavenly Father. All right? And His creation. Okay? It says, on Wednesday, the USDA gave Upside Foods and Good Meat the green light. See the words they use? Upside Foods. But what is it really about? You see, why do you have to put those kind of labels on your companies and your food? So-called. All right? And it's like putting out a disclaimer. Why you got to put out a disclaimer? You see? Because what you're selling is not genuine. That's why. So you don't want no blowback. It says, So they got USDA, United States Drug Administration, all right, gave upside foods and good meat. See, good meat. The fuck? What do you mean by that? Good meat? See, but the very essence of the word good meat. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know this is not meat, but you're calling it meat. And then on top of that, you add the good in front of it. What a devil. Okay? And it's all psychological. So the average person thinks, oh, good meat. Oh, yeah, as USDA approved, let me try that. There's this new thing going on. Let me try that. You don't even know. Yo, man, this is crazy. Okay, it says the green light to start producing and selling their lab-grown or cultivated chicken products in the United States. See? Selling. There you go. That's the key right there. And we're going to read a little bit something about this kind of satanic tactic they use. Okay? It says, don't run to the supermarket just yet, though. It's going to be a while before you can buy cell-based meat in stores. Though, you should be able to get a taste at a restaurant sooner. You hear that? A lot of people eat out in the restaurants. That's how they bringing it in. Because they got to, of course, make it look fancy. See what I'm saying? They introduce it, but in a fancy way. Like, oh, check out this new thing that, restaurants are able to make. These chefs. Look what we got on the menu. Next thing you know, they're going to be mixing in all kinds of shit. This is 3D. It's an act of eating. You're not really eating the meat. There's nothing there on the plate, but you pretend like you're doing it. When you wear your Google glasses, it looks like there's meat there. So you're tasting air, but your mind is telling you that you're actually chewing meat. You see? They're going to get there. You see people eating 3D shit, like the fucking spoon walk right through the thing, like every time. This shit is, hey, Esau, man. Wow. Yeah, it's truly a devil, man. Truly a devil. Because nobody asked you for this shit. Nobody asked for this shit. All of a sudden, there's this thing, and it's going to be the norm very soon. It says, here's everything you need to know about lab-grown meat. It says, what is it? It says, in a nutshell, lab-grown meat or cultivated or cell-based meat, fucking shit, is meat that is developed from animal cells and grown with the help of nutrients like amino acids and massive bioreactors. Oh, hey, maybe in the post edits, I'm gonna put some video in there. You got people putting meat like fish is on the fucking frying pan, and them motherfuckers start dancing, jumping up and down and shit. You're like, wait, what? That's some creepy ass shit. It's because those so-called nanoparticles in there, that they used to create this 3D bullshit that you got on your plate. It shit starts reacting when the heat touches it. Yeah, this stuff is creepy, man. These devils are some shit. It says, this happens in a production facility that looks a lot like a brewery. When you picture it, don't think, whatever. It says, when the meat is ready, companies collect it from the bioreactors and move it along the processing line. Good meat protein. Shit. Good meat's protein looks a lot like a minced chicken when extracted, said Andrew Noyes, head of global communications and public affairs at Good Meat parent company Eat Just. Oh, these devils, man. That's Esau for you. Good meat, Eat Just. You know what I'm saying? Lying ass pieces of shit, bro. That's why they got to put names like that on their product, because they know it's nothing but the opposite of what they're saying it is. These things is going to breed cancer, okay? Sicknesses, diseases, all kinds of different shit. Then they're going to say, what's so great about that? For one thing, growing meat from cells means that people can eat meat without having to slaughter animals. These devils, Esau. You see how they do it? They got this shit going on. But meanwhile, they slaughtering all the damn animals in the damn these food processing plants. They euthanizing the chicken. They killing off all the cattle. They telling farmers, you better kill off all your cattle because they're producing methane and it's killing the planet. They're doing this shit right now In the name of climate change, they're killing off all these animals. But yet they're saying, oh, see, now we don't got to kill animals. What kind of devil are you? You see? Hey, but that's why, let's get this real quick. Yo, Esau, man. Boy, look at here. Let's get this real quick. And this is why the Apostle Paul said what he said. Okay, let's get this. This is a book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11 says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And we are not ignorant of his devices, man. We understand his plan, ultimately. Okay, we understand how he plans or intends on bringing about his plan. Okay, and we understand how the Lord is going to counteract this plan. Okay, so that's what keeps us stable. We understand the game. We understand the movie. We know what's to come. We just don't know how or when, but we definitely know the what. Okay, it says Upside Foods explains that cells it gathers from a fertilized chicken egg are stored in its cell bank and can be used for at least 10 years. Animal cells can come from animal biopsies or even feathers. Among other sources, Noyes said, yo, this is Esau, you truly the devil. This is truly the basis of men. Okay? The basis of men. They do shit that nobody else would think about doing for no reason. The scripture says they search out iniquities. That's their MO. That's Esau for you. Okay? He doesn't do tests and experiments for the greater good of humanity like he says. That's just him to say that to make you, to allow him to go ahead and do all this satanic shit he does. It's for the greater good. Look at the world. And look what they plan to do again. My mom was telling me this today. She's like, oh, did you hear about the news? They say that the FDA has approved. Hey, yo. Quiet. You know, the FDA has approved these new Vanessas or whatever. And I said, oh, see, I told you. She said, oh my God, at this point, I don't even know what to say. She's like, so they already got the Vanessas. Why? We haven't got the disease yet. And then boom, she said, oh, well, that means that they have to tell us that there's a disease coming then, right? I said, oh, you're picking up. You see, you're picking up. See, everything is much more clear because everyone is seeing the pattern. It's the same shit. See, nobody's saying, oh, these are just conspiracy theories anymore. Everybody's saying, yo, what you guys are saying is true. You know, that's why they said, the DHS said that 90% of the American population, all right, is on the list to be known as domestic terrorists. 90%. Because why? 90% of the population, for the most part, understands that, you know, what's going on isn't even, you know, plausible. All right, there's something more to what's happening than is being led to believe. People are asking questions. Let's just say that. See, they start to ask questions, you know, and it's all leading to who? The Israelites, for the most part. It's all leading to this truth. Because all the things that are happening, only the prophets can explain. Okay? We can go into the scriptures and explain it to you detail for detail. That's why we can tell you, all right, that the MOTB is the ultimate end game to all of this shit that's happening. All this shit that's going on is to prepare people for the MOTB. All right, they're creating a system for that. Okay, so after that, hey, let the games begin. All right. It says there are environmental considerations as well. Agriculture, particularly animal agriculture, is responsible for a significant amount of greenhouse gas emissions, which contribute to climate change. You hear that? Remember we were saying it? That after the CV demic, the next thing they're going to be pushing is climate change. Remember? Now here we are. See, now everything is going towards climate change. Everything. Renewable energy. The reason why energy is going to be rationed, food will be rationed, water is going to be rationed. Okay, everything is about to be very like life is going to be very uncomfortable, all in the name of climate change. All right, when you go into that whole word climate, it goes into the state in which the world is in. There's a change happening. You know, there's a change happening. All right, it says, and that's why they call it the so-called Great Reset. You see. But the true reset is happening spiritually, okay? And the Israelites are about to take over. All right. Um, all right. So I'm gonna jump into something real quick. All right. Before I do so, we got a quick precept here. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 4, and verse 13. It says, "And the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them." All right. So all these things that's happening, this is the worst it's ever been, because people still eat McDonald's. And I remember back like 2013, 14, I remember I was watching some videos of the McDonald's chicken nuggets. They had some nanoparticles in there. Like you zoom in, you can see them shits moving around and shit. I said, yo, people eat this stuff? You know, people order it, they chew it, they eat it, they swallow it, they digest it. You know, and then they end up with what? Bugged out results. They're walking around here bugged the hell out. Look what's going on around the world right now. You know? It's like, yo, what's going on, bro? Hey, the Lord about to take this place out. About to take this place out, man. All right. So I'm gonna read something real quick from this book, double speak. Okay, that's what the devil does. The devil double speaks. All right. So let's go into a little bit of how they like to double speak. All right. So they go into something known as fake food, like we just read. All right. It says one of the fastest growing segments of the food industry is fake food. What, you ask, is fake food? Fake food looks and tastes like the real product, or so the manufacturers claim, but is made from a cheaper substitute and sells for a fraction of the cost of the real thing. To be more accurate, the fake food industry sells its products to the retailer for a fraction of the cost. See? Consumers usually end up paying as if the fake food were the real thing. So the price doesn't change, even though you're eating something that's fake. It says, some, quote, food technologists, end quote, as fake food inventors like to be called, or as fake food inventors like to be called, don't even call their products food. They call them food systems. Damn, what the fuck? Food technologists develop such things as, quote, cheese analogs, which is fake mozzarella, and restructured muscle products, which is fake steaks. When these food systems are used in restaurants, there's no requirement that customers be told what they're buying and what they're eating. Damn. See? So damn, bro. Shit. See, we don't eat much outside. We don't eat much out. You know what I'm saying? But damn, just to think about that alone is a little bit like, you know what I'm saying? It says the U.S. Department of Agriculture allows food processors to combine. I think we're going to skip this. I want to get some interesting parts real fast. There are many fake foods. Fake scallops are made from codfish with essence of scallop, then compressed into cylinders and sliced to look like scallops. Canned red salmon is produced by using 30% real salmon plus cod and starch, salt, chemical seasoning, and synthetic red coloring added. Yo. Let's look up the word synthetic real quick. All right. I mean, synthetic. It says of a substance made by chemical synthesis. Chemicals. Especially to imitate a natural product. There you go. See, so Esau, again, going from the organic and changing it to the inorganic. Okay? Adverse to the Heavenly Father's will. Okay? And His order. Alright, that's why they're going to be destroyed. Okay? Lord said what the Apostle Paul said, only him who letteth will let, until he be taken out the way. Okay? It says, Japanese fake food manufacturers have also gone beyond fake seafood to fake beef. Using cod or sardines, damn. The fake food makers add salt and knead the mass until it takes on a gluey consistency. This mass is then put through an extruder and ethyl alcohol is added so that the protein becomes a mixture with the elasticity of natural beef. Wow. Why don't you just put the natural beef there though? That's my thing. It's like these devils really always gotta be extra with the shit. That's why they gotta go. You know, it says meat flavoring and coloring are added so that the final product appears to be minced beef, which can be used in hamburgers and other products. Shit, man. It says another process used to make fake beef takes internal organs, diaphragms, and waste meat from real beef and glues them together with adhesives made from egg white, starch, and gelatin. Yo, enough. Give me that shit. It says, and waste meat from real beef. So like, I think I lost. Hold on a second. There you go. It says another process used to make fake beef takes internal organs, diaphragms, and waste meat from real beef and glues them together with adhesives made from egg white, starch, and gelatin. After a strip of real beef fat is glued along the edges, yo, the product is frozen into the shape of a sirloin steak, a filet mignon, or a similar product. Food technologists boast that these products have the mouthfeel and of real steaks. Yeah, these devils, man. It says one triumph of food technology, as the fake food business is discreetly called, is the gourmet egg. All right, now it's crazy because this shit explains, all right, some shit that was happening, probably like last year. Like the eggs tasted very funny. I was telling my brother, I was like, yo, is this just me or just like the eggs taste very like chemical, like, you know what I'm saying? So it says one triumph of food technology, as the food business is discreetly called, is the gourmet egg, developed by Ralston Purina, and now 10-year-old. The technology, not the egg. It says and now 10 years old. So it's 10 years old. That's crazy. It says a gourmet egg is a foot-long rod of hard-cooked egg suitable for slicing into 75 perfect center slices. Wow. Although the genius of food technology, it says though the genius of food technology, the yolks of these slices do not slip out of the white rims, even if the slices do have the texture of gelatinous rubber and a vague sulfurous near egg aftertaste. But then think of all the work involved in shelling 75 real hard-boiled eggs. Yo, Esau, bro. Oh, what a devil. See, the Lord had everything perfect. See, creation, after everything was created, the Lord saw it and he said, what? It was good. But see, now you got this devil coming around saying that, nah, we're going to change the Lord's good and turn it into evil, but say that it's good. It's better. We could make a better human. We could make a more perfect human. Like, these devils, man. You see, scripture says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. All right? Hey, both the deceived and the deceiver are his. All right? So the Lord already got you in a trick bag. You're done. All right? This movie ends miserably for you devils, man. Okay? This movie ends miserably for you devils for all the shit you've done. All right? You can't undo creation. You're not going to do that. All right? You're trying, but the Lord's going to stop you. Okay? You've damaged it enough. So you will be stopped. You damn devils. Okay? You will be stopped. All right? Your time is coming. Okay? You're going to serve 1,000. Straight up. Your time is coming. Let's see. It says, then there are seafood curls developed by Griffith Laboratories. Using fake shrimp fried in microwavable batter, Griffith serves them crisp with a spicy dipping sauce. Listen to this shit. Right? Listen to this shit. Such mouth-watering treats will soon be outdone if Professor Endel Karmas, a food chemist at Rutgers University, has his way. He is developing fish chewies, a chocolate-flavored fish-based concoction with the texture of a soft Tootsie Roll. This devil here. Lord have mercy. What the fuck? Hey. Enough. Quiet. It says, and you thought the greatest tragedy to befall American cooking was the death of the real hamburger. It says food technologists are not a humorless group. According to an article in the Wall Street Journal in 1986, a group of food technologists once concocted what they called trash soups just for fun. The soups were made almost entirely of byproducts: minced cod, scallop mantles, which are the greenish rubbery protective lips found in scallop shells. Damn, the fuck? And a broth made from the effluent of a what's that? Yo, relax. It says from the affluent. Lost where I'm reading that. Yep, from the effluent of a clam processing plant that, after using the water to clean the clams, had simply dumped the water as sewage. The soups, called New England and Manhattan clam chowders, were a big hit in taste tests and sold very well. In fact, the soups sold so well that the clam company, after the food technologists were finished with their little experiment, bottled the water it used to clean the clams and sold it as clam juice for $8 a bottle. God, these devils is crazy. Yo, it says fake food business is so big that even the Riverfront State Prison in Camden, New Jersey, has a program in which inmates produce restructured beef, which turns beef chunk into pieces looking like strip steak, chuck roast, and other cuts. The inmates process 50 tons of meat a month. Listen to this shit. That's crazy. All right, that's what they got these motherfuckers in the system. That's what they doing over there. You know, straight up slavery. All right, yo, Esau, man. It says, and listen, this is how it's gonna be for you devils, because the majority of people in these prisons doing all this shit is Jake. All right, both northern and southern kingdom Jakes. All right. So that's an imitation. You know, you putting the kings of the earth in captivity, and you just don't want to let go. All right, scriptures say, let's see if we can get that. All right, who openeth not the doors, all right, the gates of his prisoners. All right. So you're gonna pay, man. All right, you're gonna pay. All right, scriptures tell you. Let's see. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. All right. Here's the faith and the patience of the saints. So we are, all right, waiting patiently. All right. That's what it means to endure. Okay. Let's see real quick. See if I can find this precept real quick. Right. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 17. It says, and actually that whole chapter, started from the top a little bit. Hey, enough. Let's see, we can read a little bit above it. All right. It says, out. It says, Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 11. It says, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? And that Lucifer is talking about these elites. All right, Lucifer simply means light bearers. Okay, light bearers, and they are the ones who so-called claim to hold the light. Okay, they hold the light in what? In darkness. All right, they have the symbol of an owl. Okay, that means they can see in the dark. All right, very on the left hand side. Okay, and that's through the left hand side is how they weaken the nations. All right, Esau don't come straight up with you. He deceive you. Okay, through philosophies and all kinds of different shit. It says, "For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north." And this is the mindset they have. That's why they're doing what they're doing now. They got Jake in the low position, and they plan to keep Jake down there. All right. Look at the way they train, the changing the things in the world. Okay. It says, "I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High." Listen, who on this earth is talking like that? All right. It starts with these so-called JJs, man. Okay. House of Amalek. Okay. Esau, Edom. It says, "Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit." Okay. "They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, and that did shake kingdoms?" Right? Your whole entire history, Japan, Vietnam, Afghanistan, Iraq, shit, Libya, Syria, Lebanon, okay, Egypt, just to name a few. Somalia, okay, Nicaragua, all right, Panama, okay, and now recently you got Niger, all right, who else? All these so-called countries in Africa, they all, listen, South Africa, all right, you got in the east, you got Russia, you got China, even in Europe, you got even your own allies, France, they're all bucking up. Germany, okay, soon Great Britain gonna be in there. They already pretty much, Brexit already happened. They already chilling, But all these different countries and nations, they got beef against America. You can't hide from that. Okay, you've done way too much damage. This place is not. You're not safe. Okay, prepare for your judgment. Period. Okay, Revelation 18 tells you that. Again, all the atrocities that you've committed, especially against the nation of Israel, that's it. It's over with. Okay, verse 17. "That made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners." There you go. Okay, so you got Jake in the prisons, okay, and you're using them. All right, you couple that with the military industrial complex, and there you go. All right, straight up wickedness. It says, "How successful are these fake foods? Japanese manufacturers claim that consumers are convinced they are eating the real thing. There may be some truth to this claim, since fake crab exports to the United States went from over 2,200 tons in 1981 to more than 45,000 tons in 1986. 5 years. 5 years. Look how much. What is wrong with these people? See, that's Esau for you. His God is money. Eliapas. There you go. Okay? That's why. He does everything for money. It says, "Fake crab and other fake foods are used by U.S. restaurants in salad, sandwiches, soups, casseroles, and other dishes." That's why it's very important to go back to your lawful, all right, food. All right, Jake be eating crab, shrimp, lobster, swine, all kinds of nasty shit. We use these examples all the time because that's what we see. Jake eat bacon, all kinds. It's just like, yo, and you tell them, and they look at you like you crazy. They look at you like you a Muslim. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? We're trying to show you the right way. We're teaching you, all right, the ways of the ancient ways. This is how our forefathers used to live, by law. Okay, and there's a reason for that. So you being brought back to who you are, it comes with everything else. It's not just, I know I'm an Israelite, but I'm still going to be a Babylonian. Like, you're going to be destroyed. You got to come full circle. But again, ultimately, we know it's only the elect that are going to come full circle. Okay? It says, "Fake crab and other fake foods are used by U.S. restaurants in salads." We read that. So the next time you dine in a restaurant, you might ask, "Where's the crab?" All right. Well, I just wanted to read a little something there just to add to, the point. Okay, that this is what we're facing. Okay, we're living in the worst case scenario. And this is all preparing for something. You see, and if the people of the world still want these people to keep ruling, then that's on them. What we're saying is, when our Lord comes back, He's destroying the system and He's setting up the kingdom of heaven where everyone is going to be in prosperity. Scriptures tell you, Proverbs 29:2, when the wicked are in authority, the people, what? Mourn. Let's get that. Proverbs 29:2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Okay? And the righteous are going to be in authority under Yahushua. Righteous authority. Okay? See how the world lives an ungodly life and they push the Bible to the side somewhere like it's a fairy tale book? Even the so-called Christians, right? They do it the most. They're such hypocrites. They don't know what the hell is going on. All right? But the Bible is pushed to the side. No, in the kingdom, okay, the Bible is going to be the law of the land, period. This is it. Everyone's going to have to bow down to that. Okay? Because the earth takes on the vibration of who the rulers are. That's why the world is in this disarray and decay, is because we're being ruled over by a wicked. All right, a wicked people. All right, the wicked, Esau, Edom. All right, the people waking up now. They do videos talking about these elites. They're wicked. They're this. They're evil men. And they show you the videos and the pictures. And it's just like, oh shit, oh, Esau just lined up. Old ass, decrepit old men, bro, with no intentions of just go sit someplace on an island and just chill out. These niggas want to rule the world. Old ass men want to rule the world. What's wrong with these people, man? But the Lord is coming back with vibrant young men. See? You niggas is done, bro. It's over. All right? It's over with. Okay? It's going to be nothing you've never seen before. All right? Yeah. So Proverbs 29:2 says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. All right? So the world is in a state of mourning. Because who? Because the wicked are in authority. The wicked beareth rule. Okay? So, hey, Lord willing, very soon, man, we're going to be eating real meat. All right? Like the cattle. All right? Whatever food we're going to be eating, man, the chicken. All right? It's going to be fresh. Like, yo, man, you're going to bite into it. You're just going to be like, yo, your eyes are closed. Every time you eat, your eyes going to be closed for some reason. Because it's just like, the food is just like, it's just talking to you. It's just talking to you to the point where you just don't even eat. You can't give no answer. You're just listening. You're just enjoying it. Like every bite, you just, ooh, like, yeah, Hey, the kingdom's going to be beautiful, man. And we can't wait for that. All right. So we're going to suffer this for a time. But guess what? The time to come, hey, see? So, hey, man, we're going to keep fighting. We're going to keep battling. All right. But I'm going to leave it off there. Lord willing, you were edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Bachakodash. Until next time, Shalom.